डाउट्स में अटकते,
सब्जेक्ट्स में लटकते, कब तक हम रहेंगे सर पटकते।
अब वेदांतु देगा प्रॉब्लम से छुटकारा।
समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा, मजा आएगा तो समझ आएगा। बढ़िया टीचर्स प्रॉब्लम्स चुटकी में सुलझाएंगे, डाउट सारी जिंदगी से
Raj, I got your doubt. This is your answer.
समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा, मजा आएगा तो
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class,
Hey students, how are you all? A very good evening to all of you. How are you all? Please tell me in the chat box. Samarthi, you're back. Hey Bakul, Arman, you're also back. So everyone, this time Anubha Ma'am is live in front of you. So I couldn't take classes for CBSE live. But see ICSE students, your chemistry master teacher at Vedantu, Anubha Ma'am is back for all of you with one more amazing session. Fast track course for all the ICSE students. The name of the topic for today's class is acids, bases and salts. Okay, Varshit ji, how are you? ICSE के लिए नहीं करे, then what? We are doing it for CBSE already. ICSE is equally important. My specs is just for the classes for the screen. Now it's all fine. CBSE वाले भी है, all the CBSE वालों, a big hi from ma'am side. So guys, are you all ready for the class? Ma'am is absolutely fine बच्चा लोग. So here is the screen where I can read your chats. Yes, but this is like a common topic you all can study, even CBSE wale students also, because this is acids, bases and salts, and we have come up with all the important questions of this chapter which have already come into the boards and all. Okay? Yes. Hello bacha, hello Shagun, Ayush, hey bacha, hey Piyush, Shagun, Deepika, Shubham, Alok, Naresh, Saurabh, Nikita. Hey everyone. So let's start today's session, and bacha log, just quick information. So these are some of the results which we have produced for ICSE. If you still want to shine like the same way all of the previous students did with Vedantu, this is the team with which you can study this board as well as CBSE board. All the team: physics by Abhishek sir, chemistry by your Anubha Ma'am, and maths by Gopal sir, and biology by Ambika Ma'am. You might have known all the teachers, right? Yes, you're back. Okay, Pradeep ji, it's like common topic, you can stay here. Board ka difference bacha, CBSE and ICSE, you all know that, है ना? So let's start this amazing session. Keep your Josh high. Say hi ma'am. Okay, so let's start today's session with some very much important questions of this chapter. So first question क्या है, you can see on the screen. Let's start solving. तो CBSE वालों, you all know. Anubha Ma'am fan. Who is this Anubha Ma'am's fan? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Saloni. So let's start with the very first question, bacha log, and give me answer. I'll be waiting for your answer over here. Okay. So first we need to tell everyone what is water of crystallization. So you all know that. Please tell me what is water of crystallization. Basically what happened, there are certain salt which have so much tendency to absorb some water molecule and make it part of the structure, right? Yes, water present in hydrated salts. So what is hydrated salts? There are certain salts which have a tendency, which have some space in their lattice structure where they can absorb some water molecule and make it part of the structure and does not make the molecule wet. Okay, so they are known as hydrated salt, but hydrated salt doesn't mean that they are like moist in nature and pani dikhega tumhe usme. That is part of the structure which is responsible to give crystalline structure of the salt as well as color of the substance also. Okay, yes, high five, yes bacha, very nice. So it's informative for CBSE also, so you all can stay. Okay, so water of crystallization are the number of water molecule which is attached to a salt which is responsible to give it crystalline structure as well as sometime color in the salt. And we all know some example. Some of you are already giving me example in the chat box. Copper sulfate dot 5H2O is one of the example, right? क्या बोलेंगे? Quickly tell me the name of this substance. I'm looking at your chart. क्या बोलेंगे? What is the name of this substance? Yes Samarth बच्चा. Okay, क्या नाम है? जल्दी से बताओ, जल्दी से. Blue vitriol, very nice. So can anyone tell me why we call this substance as blue vitriol? Blue means the color of the substance is blue. Why? Again, I told you color is responsible sometimes because of water of crystallization. Vitriol means, vitriol का मतलब होता है glassy. So it has glassy crystalline type of appearance. That's why I'm calling it blue vitriol. And next definition they are asking about anhydrous bacha. So what is anhydrous? Again, when you have whatever the hydrated salt and you just remove the water molecule by heating it, heating के लिए I can use the symbol delta, right? तो heat करेंगे, whole of the water molecule is going to be evaporate in the atmosphere. You will get the normal unhydrated salt. तो anhydrous substance क्या होता है? Those kind of hydrated salt in which water molecule is evaporated by heating, you will get your anhydrous salt, and the color of these anhydrous salt would be, tell me, without water. So color would be white. Okay. So copper sulfate was only blue because of water of crystallization. As soon as you heat it, you will get white color copper sulfate. ठीक है. H2SO4 can be added. बिल्कुल अजिंक्य, absolutely correct. This is one of the question we have already added. Okay? Yes, बिल्कुल सही. So quickly tell me the answer of this question also. क्या है? Amorphous means हाँ, powder type of a structure. Datta ji, absolutely correct. So crystalline copper sulfate has become to amorphous powder because of heating. Powder form मतलब no water of crystallization. Fine. Now you need to tell me the compound, उसका formula as well as उसका नाम क्या है. Okay? Yes, बच्चा. Something is missing. Ayush, absolutely correct. If I talk about washing soda, so washing soda is something which is having what? Half of the answer is correct. Sodium carbonate. Yes, but what you didn't tell is with sodium carbonate there are 10 molecule of water also as water of crystallization. What I'm going to call it? Sodium carbonate decahydrate. So this hydrated salt has 10 molecule of water, so I will call it decahydrate. Okay bachcha? Yes, decahydrate. Absolutely correct, Shagun. So next it is Glauber's salt. So if I talk about Glauber's salt, who will tell me the formula for the same? Anyone? So bachcha log, this is also a hydrated salt. The name of this is sodium sulfate dot 10 molecule of water. That means sodium sulfate and decahydrate. Yes bachcha, yes, correct Ajinkya, Sami, absolutely correct. Okay, sodium sulfate dot 10 molecule of water which is decahydrate. Epsom salt का formula बताओ जल्दी से. Epsom salt, what is Epsom salt? Anyone? Awesome, you all are doing great. Epsom salt, yes, Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate dot 7 molecule of water. This Epsom salt is used in parlors also, beauty parlors and all. So they put it into that manicure and pedicure because it's a very good exfoliator and kills dead cells. So one more information, all the girls. Yes, no spamming. Yes, answer is absolutely correct. Magnesium sulfate dot 7H2O. Very good, bacha log, keep it up. For the sake of information, I have attached the whole solution. You can download the PDF also, because if you're going to download the PDF, you can have all the thorough solution with all of you. Okay, so that you can revise apart from watching a replay. Fine. Let's move ahead with one more question. That is this. Give chemical name of the following: blue vitriol and white vitriol. Tell me. This is already done by all of us. Batao. Blue vitriol, green vitriol. Yes. Blue vitriol का जो formula है, blue vitriol is copper sulfate dot 5H2O, means pentahydrate. If I talk about white vitriol, white withdrawal means, white withdrawal कौन सा है? Zinc sulfate. Okay, this is zinc sulfate dot 7H2O. White and blue are representing their color. Okay, so blue withdrawal copper sulfate dot 5H2O, white withdrawal zinc sulfate dot 7H2O. Fine? हाँ, this one is easy, right? So let's move ahead. इसका second part है define weak acid as well as weak base. So बच्चा लोग, how can I decide whether a substance is strong or weak in terms of acid and base? So strong and weak terms totally dependent upon degree of dissociation. तो किस पे depend करता है? What is the meaning of degree of dissociation? Means how much dissociated your given substance is in water. Okay, degree of dissociation means if your ions are completely free or not. So if I compare any weak acid or strong acid, suppose I took HCl in water and I took acetic acid in water, which we use in vinegar also, right? Vinegar किस में डालते हैं? As a preservative in pickles also, in your favorite noodles also, right? तो अगर HCl को dissociate करोगे, aqueous means it has water, completely going to dissociate to release all the possible what? H ions. But if I talk about acetic acid, arrow will also change. You will add this kind of arrow. We call it double headed arrow. दोनों side head है उसका, double headed arrow, because it is not going to dissociate completely and all of the H ions are not free. Some of the H ions are still in the combined form and present in the form of still acetic acid. All of the H ions are not free and sometime again going to combine with the negative part and make your acid back. इसीलिए ये arrow. So all of the H ions are not in free form, some are in this compound form. So this is weak acid. Okay, and above one is strong acid. Same with the case of base. If I talk about weak base also, so now you clearly know a weak base is something which is not dissociated completely. So degree of ionization is not complete, means all the OH ions are not free. OH ions, aqueous. Who gave this theory? Arrhenius. Arrhenius said that acid gives H positive ions in water and base gives OH negative ions in water. So if all the OH negative ions are not free, that means that's a weak base. You can take the example of ammonium hydroxide. All the hydroxide ions are not free in this case. Yes, bacha? Yes, absolutely correct. Absolutely. Pay attention in the session. No here there ka talk. Okay. बिल्कुल correct. Carbonic acid is also weak acid. Absolutely correct बच्चे. Nikita. Yes. So we should pay attention on that part. Fine. Next question is, what factor does the strength of an acid depend? Quickly tell me. Make a video on most important topics of chemistry, CBSE 2020. Okay, bacha, I'll keep that in my mind and I'll ask the team. We'll do it, okay? Now, this question, I need answer for the same. And I hope you know what you have to do. Just hit the like button. Ma'am will come again and again. Live also, take your doubts also. But yeah, it's not live, it's live, bache. Ma'am can read, ma'am can reply. That's definitely live, right? Ha. Yes, you all gave me correct answer that what exactly is the factor on which strength of an acid depends. We have already discussed that degree of dissociation plays a very much important role. How much your acid is dissociating, that will decide whether it's strong or weak. Apart from that, we can also say reactivity of an acid. How much acid is reactive enough to lose that H positive ions. Okay, so this is something which you need to remember always. Yes, hydronium ion, bacha, hydronium ion is nothing but those H positive ion, if I talk about, can't stay alone. Bichara, hydrogen has only one electron, that also is lost. H positive, only hydrogen nucleus is there, that is H positive, not at all stable. So water molecule trap that H positive. So H positive with water makes hydronium ion. This is the way H positive can exist. This is something which is responsible for acidic character of all those acids. Fine? Hey Ayush, hey bache. Let's move to next question now. Please help. What happened? You are weak in chemistry. Stay here. Follow all the videos. Try to solve all the, question papers, sample papers, and this is really going to help you all. Okay? Carbonic acid is found in cold drink. Yes, बच्चा. Carbonic acid is present in cold drink. क्या लिखा होता है cold drink पे? Carbonated water. What is the meaning of carbonated water? Same only. CO2 with water. That makes carbonic acid. Okay. Next question. What happens? Very much important. When acid are going to add with all of these 4 cases, we'll discuss one by one. Okay. So this is like if you take any metal, whenever metal reacts with acid, you will always get metal salt and hydrogen gas. Fine? Any example? Please give. Please give. Yes, Ayaji, how are you? Yes. If I take zinc as the metal, zinc granules, and I'm putting into dilute HCl, okay, dilute HCl means hydrochloric acid, which is dilute in nature. तो metal with acid क्या करेगा? Metal should be more reactive than hydrogen, displaces hydrogen and makes the salt with chlorine to give you zinc chloride, and hydrogen gas is going to be evolved, right? So metal with acid, salt and hydrogen gas. This is zinc chloride. Hydrogen gas, how you're going to detect? Because it is going to give you pop sound, which is nothing but combustion of hydrogen. जैसे ही you are keeping a burning splinter near it, it can show combustion or it will give you a pop sound, small explosion. Fine? This is about that. Very good, basketball freak. Very nice, Neha. Let's talk about next part. What about metal oxide with acid? Now we know that metal oxide is also something which is basic in nature. We have proven that also. Whenever you take metal oxide and put it into water, your blue litmus is going to turn red. Metal oxide is basic in nature. Now you know that the reaction of base and acid will always give you salt and water, right? Will always give you salt and water. Yes, Rishabh, please tell me. CBSE के लिए भी help करेगा गीता. So let's take an example. We'll take a base, that is metallic oxide, and we are going to react it with acid. Jaldi se ek example do. Bakul already gave that sodium oxide le lo ma'am. If you try to take sodium oxide as your base and try to react with an acid, suppose I took HCl. So neutralization reaction, base and acid, salt and water. So sodium is going to react with chlorine. Balance bhi kar lete hain. 2 NaCl plus what is going to form? H2 and 1 oxygen, that is H2O. Fine? H2O, salt and water. Acha, tell me quickly now, if I take calcium oxide and put it into water, what is going to form? I'm waiting for your response. Whoever is not watching it live can tell me in the chat box. Whoever is watching it right now, please tell me. Please ma'am, yes bacha, yes I'm reading only. Rituraj ji, yes, हाँ बच्चा Vijay, let's discuss that reaction also. Okay, so calcium oxide with water. Yes Sadik, absolutely correct. Calcium chloride and water. Okay, calcium oxide with acid. One of student is asking, ma'am, what if I take zinc oxide? Good question, bacha. If I talk about zinc oxide, there are certain metal oxide which is amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric means if they are going to react with an acid, then again, bacha, zinc oxide with acid, and you are talking about NaH also. तो ये ऐसा है, if you try to put it into acid, it will behave as a base. If you put this zinc oxide in base, that can behave as an acid also. Okay, so do this reaction. Karthik ji, do this reaction. नाम में क्या रखा है? काम में रखा है. Okay, let's do the work. Yes. Vedantu class 9th and 10th is giving some instruction. Guys, show some love by hitting the like button. I hope you will do that. My mother tongue is Hindi, bachche, and as well as Haryanvi because I'm from Haryana. But yeah, in Bangalore, so now, you know, we are diverse. Tell me, zinc oxide if try to react with HCl, again, zinc chloride and H2O, water. right? Zinc chloride and water, salt and water, acid and base reaction. Zinc oxide with NaOH, acid and base, again neutralization. Zinc with sodium will make a salt known as sodium zincate, which is Na2ZnO2. So 2NaOH, Na2ZnO2. Why I am writing sodium in the starting? More electropositive species is written in the starting than the less electropositive, or you can say electronegative also. So sodium in starting, zinc after that. This is sodium zincate, Na2ZnO2. Now water is going to release, right? So this is also a kind of neutralization reaction, taking an amphoteric oxide. Okay, and I'm biggest fan of Anubha Ma'am. Thank you so much, bache. Aditya, what happened? What happened? You all can do it. Okay, you all can do it. Yes, let's talk about the next reaction now. Next reaction की अगर हम बात करें, the reaction is basic hydroxide. Again, very easy. You can take any basic hydroxide. Metal hydroxides are basically basic in nature, right? Basically basic in nature. You took metal hydroxide, you can react it with acid because we need to study the reaction with acid. So this is basic hydroxide. This is acid. Very simple neutralization reaction. We will get NaCl plus water. Can you all tell me any other reaction apart from this? Any other reaction apart from this? Thank you, Anshu ji. Thank you so much. NaCl with water. Vivek, so creative you are. How can I get micro course on Vedantu? Manjul, I'll give you one link. Follow that. Okay, bache? So any more reaction if I can do? Suppose I'm taking this time H3PO4 as the acid, which is your phosphoric acid, and I'm taking the same NaOH as the base. Batao kya banega? How this reaction is going to occur? What would be the product? NaOH as the base, phosphoric acid as the acid. Neutralization reaction. Tell me. I am reading all of your comment. Bale. Bale तो हमारा डायलॉग नहीं है श्रेयांश. Let's do something else. Sachin ji, thank you so much. Yes. Nitric acid. अच्छा, you're telling some other reaction. So क्या बनेगा बच्चा? Salt would be sodium phosphate. You know that every neutralization reaction is a kind of double displacement only. They'll exchange their ion. So sodium will go with phosphate, Na3PO4, which is your sodium phosphate, and H with the water, 3H and 3OH will give you 3 molecule of water. Okay, again salt and water, sodium phosphate and water. Next question, carbonate. Acha, this is also again a very good question. If you take carbonate, suppose sodium carbonate with acid will always give you salt and water. Apart from that, जब भी carbonate दिखे, one of the product is definitely CO2 gas. Okay, one of the product is definitely CO2 gas. So take sodium carbonate, one of the component of your washing soda. Try to react with acid. You can take sulfuric acid also. It's all your choice. Sodium with chlorine, sodium chloride, H with some molecule of water, I mean oxygen, that is water, and यहाँ से मुझे मिलेगा CO2 gas, and we can detect CO2 gas also because it can turn your lime water milky. Whenever you see this carbonate, definitely one of the product is CO2 gas. Please इसको याद रखना है. Please remember this point. Okay? Okay? Yes, absolutely correct. सब like करो ना जी, बिल्कुल. My inspiration. In what sense? Bacha, tell me. So there is one teacher which used to teach us in masters. His name is Pawan sir. So he is literally my inspiration. He is also from Haryana, a small village, but he did great things in life. He has, gone to all the countries for giving lectures and did some very great work in chemistry. So sir is my inspiration, and I can't be like the same, but I'll try at least. Bacha log, yes. Yes, Ishrat, definitely helpful for CBSE also. Okay? Okay, what do you understand by the statement that acetic acid is a monobasic acid. Let's solve this. How acetic acid is monobasic? What is the meaning of monobasic for the first place? Mono matlab one. Monobasic matlab a substance which has basicity which is 1. And what is the meaning of basicity, bacha log? Let's understand. Basicity means number of replaceable H ions which can react with a base. Okay, so number of replaceable H ion kitna hai? 1 only. So basicity 1, that can, these H ion can react with some OH ion, right? वो 1 ही है. So basicity 1, number of replaceable H ion is 1. Okay, that's why your acetic acid is monobasic in nature. Correct, bacha? Correct? Yes, Debayan, right? Dattaji, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. That you got the point. So let's move ahead. Someone of you were asking about micro course, bacha. So can you imagine, you will get almost 95% off on all the micro courses available. Grab your micro course before it's too late. ठीक है? All the attachment is going to be there in the link, so you can go for the same. Okay, you can follow the same. And Vedantu has started crash course also, so all the bacha log, you can join. देखो Vedantu 9th is giving you the chapter link also. You can apply the code AGMIC to get more than 95% off also. Okay, almost free, almost free. Okay, how you can apply for 10th crash course? This is the link, bacha. vdnt.in/YT10 ICSE, and the code is AGCC, because if you're going to apply this is going to be a great deal for all of you, and you all are going to be benefited by the same. Fine. अभी बहुत कुछ है गौरव जी. We have so many courses. अच्छा काशिफ, micro course is something like chapter based courses. Some of you are like, ma'am, this chapter is creating problem for us, that chapter of chemistry is creating problem for us. So you can join for any particular chapter and solve all your doubts of the regarding chapter, and quiz also with Vedantu. This is like such a new thing which we have started, and so many students are coming here also. I can see so many of my students. Okay, so you can follow and come. Okay, this is going to be great for all of you. As exams are coming, तो बहुत help करने वाला है. Fine. Okay, let's go for this question. Answer the question below, relating your answer only to salts in the following list. So some salts are given to you. One is sodium chloride, one is anhydrous calcium chloride, and copper sulfate. 5 water means 5 molecule of water is attached to the same. Okay. Okay. First question is, what name is given to the water in the compound copper sulfate 5H2O? Batao. This we already did. I really want your response in the chat box. Please tell me, please tell me. Yes, absolutely correct. This is blue vitriol, and this 5 molecule of water is representing what? Water of crystallization. Absolutely correct, which is responsible to give color also to this substance. Now let's move to next question. Next question is, if copper sulfate 5 molecule with water is heated, then water is driven off, leaving anhydrous copper sulfate. Yes or no? Tell me. Fan ho gaye aap to. Shukriya bachche, thank you so much. Keep following us. It's all of you only who make a teacher actually a teacher, and we also learn so much from all of you. So keep supporting all of us. Yeah? Hitting the like button. By hitting the like button. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What would be the answer? Yes, absolutely. क्या होगा? You take the sample, put it into china dish and heat it. Then all of the water molecule is going to be evaporated. You will get the unhydrated salt. Okay, hydrated say unhydrated white powder type of salt. Okay, correct. Next, what is the color of anhydrous copper sulfate, which is white? We have seen that. By what means? Other than heating, one of you were already telling me the answer that you can dehydrate copper sulfate. Tell me again the answer. I told you this is one of the question. Tell me. Hey bacha, Leonardo. Maya, tell me the answer. Okay, Hemraj, we'll do that. पहले इसका आंसर बताओ. Please. Okay, Aradhna ji, how are you? अंशुल जी आंसर बताइए. आंसर इज concentrated sulfuric acid that can also act as a very good dehydrating agent and can absorb water from a substance. So as soon as you put some this dehydrating agent into this, water molecule would be absorbed. Okay. What happens when CO2 is passed through lime water? Bacha, that will turn milky. How? Calcium hydroxide, as soon as is going to mix with water, it will give you calcium carbonate. Okay, aqueous solution of calcium carbonate, CaCO3 with water. So, ये aqueous solution, it's like chalk in water. So, milky appearance. But if you keep on passing CO2 gas from it, what will happen? CO2 will start reacting with this, with water. It will give you calcium bicarbonate. Okay, calcium bicarbonate with water. तो इस ये जो aqueous solution है, this is like soluble in water. So that's why milkiness is going to be disappeared. Fine बच्चे, milkiness is going to be disappeared. This is your answer. Fine, very nice, good question. Keep doing this work. Okay, very nice. Next part is, what is deliquescence? Which part of the salt in the given list is deliquescent? Tell me. You have seen all the part of that. Deliquescence क्या होता है बच्चा? Deliquescence is like there are certain salts which are like so prone to absorb water and we use it for the same purpose, है ना? So as soon as you suppose किसी substance से you need to remove moisture, so you can put some substance of the same and that is going to absorb the moisture. And one of the example is calcium chloride, which is given that. Okay, one of the substances calcium. Bacha, periodic classification is already done. Okay, you can go for the same video, previous video tha wo. Okay, so deliquescent, absorbing moisture from a substance. One of the example which was given in the list was anhydrous calcium chloride. Okay, that can absorb moisture. Yes, yes bacha, yes, great work, great work. Let's move ahead. Next question is, how can the respective nitrate salt be obtained from the following compound? Give equation. Do this question with me. I'll be waiting for all of your response. CBSE, but this is common. You all can do it. Tell me, tell me. You have lead. How can you get lead nitrate? Nitrate salt banana hai with lead, lead hydroxide and lead carbonate. Metal with nitric acid. Take a very, very dilute solution because that's a very good oxidizing agent. है ना? This is very good oxidizing agent. What would be the product? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Lead with nitric acid, which is a very good oxidizing agent. It will do what? Oxidation. You should get lead nitrate with hydrogen gas because metal with salt, so metal with acid, salt and hydrogen gas. But as soon as hydrogen gas is going to form, this being an oxidizing agent, oxidize the hydrogen so that you will give water. Okay, you will get water. What is a crash course? Bacha, crash course means we are going to revise all the topics of your standard. In a very good manner. We'll discuss quiz, we'll take your doubts so that you can do very well in your boards. Okay, that what is crash course about. Very nice, fantasy team, very nice. So lead nitrate with water, I got my nitrate salt which is needed. Second, if you have lead hydroxide, this is lead hydroxide, taking 2 because valency of lead is 2. Now what will happen? It is going to react with again nitric acid. So bacha, same base and acid. What is the reaction? Acid and base, salt and water, neutralization, which is already done. Tell me the product. Tell me the product. How lead react with nitric acid? Ayush, same way, it's an oxidizing agent. We should get lead nitrate and hydrogen, but this oxidize the hydrogen to give water and itself going to reduce to give some nitrous acids like NO, NO2 that you can easily get for the same. Fine. So these are the product that you are going to get. Okay. What about this part? Lead carbonate. Lead carbonate की अगर हम बात करें, yes, with nitric acid. Let's do these two reaction. Yes, first I need the answer for the B part and then C part. Tell me, tell me. Okay, what kind of reaction is this? Yes, neutralization reaction, base with acid will always form salt and water. Correct, correct. तो प्रोडक्ट क्या बनेंगे हमारे सर भी बता सकते हैं हमें. Okay, lead nitrate plus water, right? This reaction is slightly different, but one part we have already done in the previous question. What is special about this question, like this equation? Carbonate, right? Carbonate matlab one of the product is definitely CO2. Okay, all the product would be same, but one extra product you are going to get, that is CO2, means you are going to get lead nitrate with water and CO2 gas. And we have already discussed that how can you judge CO2 gas? By passing it through lime water, right? Any more test which you can tell me, please tell me in the chat box. Yes, correct, correct, absolutely fine. Valency of nitrate bacha -1. Amandeep, yes, all of the reaction is done, right? Important only. Yes, yes, bacha. Okay, so lead nitrate, water and CO2 gas is going to get. Now we know so much about acid wala part, that how acid generally reacts. One more question in front of you. Yes, fire extinguisher, maybe CO2 gas we can use to extinguish the fire for the same. Soda acid fire extinguisher, then you have sodium carbonate and dilute sulfuric acid which will react to give you salt, water and then CO2 gas. Same reaction which we did in the previous question. This question is, what are alkalis? Give some example. Very easy question. I'm waiting for your response. Please tell me. Alkalis are nothing but water soluble bases, right? Any example? NaOH you can take, KOH you can take. These are the kind of bases which are alkali, completely soluble in water. If you remember for periodic classification, sodium and potassium belongs from first group known as a group of alkali metals, है ना? All of these are alkali because they make water soluble bases, right? And अगर उनकी property की बात करें, so they are slippery or soapy to touch, right? Slippery and soapy to touch. Now the question is about the same, that why alkalis are soapy to touch or having a soapy, feel. Tell me, connect it with the soap. You already know. Why? Because to make soap we need alkali, right? क्या होता है soap? Sodium or potassium salt of a long chain of carboxylic acid. How that sodium and potassium salt is coming? If I react my substance with, if I react my fat or oil with NaOH or KOH. So they have these kind of a substance. So they provide the slippery and soapy touch to soap. So same way they are also going to behave soapy and slippery to touch. Yes, bacha log, tell me. Give me a thumbs up. This is clear, all of you. Waiting for your response. Yes, yes. Yes, Let's move ahead now. We have one more question in front of us. Very easy. I will ask the response from all of you. You can give the answer in chat box after the class and right now also. Batao jaldi se. Question is, sodium hydroxide react with dilute sulfuric acid, NaOH, sodium hydroxide with dilute sulfuric acid. Okay. Now, what type of substance is NaOH? So, bacha log, you already know this reaction. This is acid. Acid has a tendency to react with the base to give salt and water. To give salt and water. Salt kaun sa banega? Tell me, what would be the name of the salt? Sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate. Apart from that, H2O. Water. Fine. H and OH is going to give you water. Fine. So, nature of NaOH is definitely base that can release OH ions in water. Arrhenius told this concept. What is the sort of reaction? Already know that this is a kind of neutralization reaction. Super clear to all of you. Write the equation for this reaction which is already there in front of you, which is absolutely balanced also. 2OH and 2H will give 2 molecule of water and then I will get Na2SO4 as my salt. Yes, I hope this reaction is clear. This is simple neutralization reaction when acid and base are going to combine with each other. Okay, bacha log, I hope this is helping to all of you, and I hope all of you are able to understand that this fast track course is so much important because we are discussing some important questions so that you can revise in each and every chapter and can ensure that where is your growth right now, and in upcoming 1 month where you have to reach so that you can do wonders in your exam. So for that, keep following all of us. All the session detail you can take a screenshot so that you can follow. Now you are watching acid, bases and salts, 29 ammonia, nitric acid and sulfuric acid, 5th mole concept, 12th metallurgy and electrolysis, and 19th Feb organic chemistry. Okay, so this is the schedule for chemistry. Keep following all the teachers. This is the schedule for physics. You all know physics sir also. You can take a screenshot for the same. I hope you have taken. This is math schedule by our Gopal sir. तो मैथ्स का तो बहुत काम होता है, राइट? बायोलॉजी टीचर you already know Ambika ma'am. This is the whole schedule of Ambika ma'am. You can take a screenshot for the same. And as I told you, 22 Jan, this session, one session on 16th Jan is already done of periodic classifications and chemical bonding. So next session, please come and do watch it. 29 January, ammonia, nitric acid and sulfuric acid. I'll be waiting for all of you, and I'll be waiting for all your responses that yes, it is helping to all of you. On this note, we are done for today. Thank you so much to stay here and appreciating it. We'll keep on meeting like this. I'll try my best to come live again and again. So keep following. Please hit the like button because that's the kind of appreciation you can give to us, and share it to your friends so that they can also feel benefited by Vedantu 910 channel. And on this note, subscribe also. We'll meet again. Till that, take care. Bye bye. See you all. All the very best.